Hi, and welcome to Bookshelf Blues. I'm Danny. I read a lot of books. I wanted to do a video on, being new to Booktube, the Booktube Newbie Tag. Seen a lot of people do it, and I think it's really fun. Just answer a few questions about why I started the channel and what I hope to do with it in the next coming months, hopefully years. Who knows what this turns out to be. So the first question: why did you start this channel? I kind of saw a lot of people starting talking about books a few months ago. I guess Booktube has been around a lot longer than that, but for me, it was just something new to me. And I was like, you guys are talking about books. This is super cool. Like, I watch YouTube for makeup videos and, productivity and stuff. Like, I kill time by watching videos on productivity. But people are talking about books, and that's something I really love. So I wanted to connect with other, book lovers and be able to share my thoughts. And also just kind of like build confidence because I'm like really nervous about talking to a camera and talking to people about my opinions on books anyway. So like maybe if I do this, I can like practice, I can get out there and meet other people who like books. Question 2, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to BookTube? Hopefully a new perspective, like I don't want to say about like my identity and all this other stuff and how that makes my perspective different, but just as a person, like I have unique ideas from other people and some might be the same, but I think everyone has their own type of perspective they can bring. Also a wide variety of book recommendations. Like I'm kind of out there as a reader. Like I mostly read fantasy, but I pick up some weird stuff from the bookstore every once in a while. Question 3, what are you most excited about for this new channel? To kind of engage with people and talk about books, because I've tried joining book clubs and they like fizzle out every once in a while, but I feel like on YouTube there's a big community of book lovers. So just being able to talk to people and just be like, hey, give me some recommendations because I kind of running out of stuff to read. No, that's not true. I have an endless TBR, like it's ridiculous, but ever growing. Still want to know about more books, like forever. Number 4, why do you love reading? I don't know. Like it's one of those mediums that sticks with you. Like I can watch a movie and I love movies and I love video games and stuff, but they don't stay with you or stay with me as much as books do. Like I think books take a higher level of concentration and effort, and because of that, the payoff is a little better. Like you get into a character's head and you get so many things from books that you just can't get in other mediums. Not that it's better than other mediums, it's just different. And it's just, for me, one of my favorite mediums. So question 5, what book or series got you into reading? Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, so my all-time favorite book, which is in half, because I've had it since I was a kid, is Barrel of Laughs, A Veil of Tears by Jules Pfeiffer. And this book got me into reading. Like, I was a reader before that, but this solidified reading for me. And it's got, like, the cutest little pictures, and I don't know if you can see it, like, illustrations, and it's just the cutest book. And it has such a good message, and it's kind of like childish fantasy. I don't want to say childish in a negative way, but it's a fantasy book and it's so good. This book and Hatchet, I don't know the author, I can't remember, but it was a book about a kid getting stuck in the woods, and it was like the first full-length novel that I read. It was like for younger readers, but it was a big book at the time, and it was just so well written. And yeah, that solidified reading books for me. We're gonna leave that for now. Question 6. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? How they read so much. Like I read a lot, but I have periods of just like I can't pick up this book. I have book hangover where I can't like start a new book until I've digested the last one I finished. But how do you read so much, and how do you travel? Like, how do you move with all the books? Like, I have a lot of books, but I've seen people with like sprawling bookcases, and I'm worried about moving. Like, I don't have my setup here, but like, what do you guys do? Like, I don't know. It's weird. How do you move books? Question 7. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be hard to overcome? Just having the self-discipline to like finish books I don't like. Because I used to always finish reading books, and it just killed my love of reading for a while. Just reading books I didn't like. So I stopped doing that. I just started putting them down if I didn't like them. But now I'm like, I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to finish them just so I can like give honest reviews and hopefully give useful information about the book. So that might be difficult. Also, just speaking in front of the camera, like, I get nervous. I'm already nervous. So hopefully I gain more confidence. I can express myself better in front of the camera. Number 8, when did you start reading? I don't know. I can't remember. Like, really young, like most people. I don't know when I don't know. Number 9, where do you read? I kind of read wherever I can. Sometimes in bed, although lately it's just like I'm getting tired of being on one side and holding the book and reading huge fantasy books, and you've got to like pull them back. Like, no, I can't. I'm trying to read more at my desk. You know, I go to the park and read. I'll read on the train on my way somewhere. Yeah, just wherever I can. And finally, question 10, what kinds of books do you like to read? So I kind of already gave it away. I read mostly fantasy. Does Booktube need another fantasy reader? Probably not. But I also like philosophy and general fiction. I want to get more into horror books because I love horror movies. I'm a huge cult horror classic movie fan. But I haven't read a lot of horror books. Like, I've tried to get into Stephen King, and I'm so overwhelmed. Like, I have friends who adore Stephen King, and I went and got, I think it was Dreamcatcher, the book's called, and they were like, that's not real Stephen King. That's a bad book. So someone tell me where to start with Stephen King and horror. I like H.P. Lovecraft, even though he's a racist, or was a racist. But yeah, so mostly fantasy I like to read. I like a lot of philosophy books. I'm getting more into philosophy and kind of open to everything. Like, I do want to spread out my reading and have a good variety and different perspectives, like I said before. So yeah, those are all the questions. Like, have a lot of hope for this channel and just want to kind of have fun and engage with people. So please, if you have any books to recommend, I am open. I am ready to receive. Like, give me the book recommendations. And yeah, let me know what you guys think and what you would like to see on the channel. And yeah, thanks.